All right, we are here for another Woods report. We haven't done a mukbang in a long time where we eat food on camera live, so you guys could get our first hand right when we tasting it experience. So today, the only person who's been supplying us with mukbangs has been Dr. Michelle Vaughn. So she brought over a pot roast. I believe it's a pot roast that she said this is her very first time cooking in a crock pot. So can you guys see that? So this is a pot roast that Dr. Michelle Vaughn brought over to us. And I told her I would taste it on camera. All right. So let's divvy up this thing here. All right, go ahead, Lenore. And then she got these things right here. This is just a tortilla that you just split up. And you eat it with it. So while we're doing our little mukbang, what's going on in the news today? I saw Regis Philbin died today.
He did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's why we live.
COVID related?
I don't think so. No, he's old.
And that's the sad thing. A lot of people are dying like just normal deaths.
Yeah.
Or even, unless it's like killings and stuff, but there's a lot of deaths. Even with John Lewis.
He's a fraternity brother.
Yeah,
Sigma.
he's our Sigma brother.
Make sure you get some meat like this.
Yeah, I was getting up to you.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, that's sad. Regis, he's a good guy. He's
we don't know. On television, we know he's good.
He seems like a good guy when they interview him off. Show and stuff. Like, you can kind of tell with entertainers sometimes.
You can still divvy up your food. I hate when people talk and then they don't keep moving.
Yeah, because
it's like the purpose. You got to discuss it. Keep moving.
It's hard to do that.
She's sitting out there like, he was such a.
You always hear people.
He was such a good guy.
You always hear people at the dinner table. You're not supposed to talk, but then I guess some people like conversing.
Okay, we got to make sure we get a lot of meat in there.
Ooh, what made her
and we
think
gave
to
Mama.
serve it
Mama,
with
we
this?
gave you some too, right?
Yeah, it's good.
What made her think to
No,
serve
she didn't eat it already.
No, I changed a little bit.
I specifically asked my mom to wait so we all could eat at the same time.
Before she even pressed go live.
And then I said,
it was already gone.
I said, we gave our mom some. How was it? She said it was good. Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go. First taste. I got the meat.
I got meat too.
Okay, here we go.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
You're eating it without the shell first?
Okay. Oh, this is good. Mmm. Now, she said, oh, it's spicy. Is that curry?
Yeah, what is in it? I see red pepper. Is that red peppers? Or is that
I see
that's
corn,
bell pepper.
Corn, bell pepper, roast beef, rice.
Peas. Is it peas?
I don't see peas.
Oh.
I see something green.
Green bell peppers, maybe?
Y'all can tell we don't eat vegetables. What's this green thing up in here?
Is that a pepper?
I think it's, what is that? Celery? No, that's not celery.
Is it with rice?
That's good.
My mother like it. You like it, Ma? I think it's curry. This is a curry dish, isn't it? Is that curry? You like curry, so you would know. Okay, it's very good. It's very, here's the thing about cooking in a crock pot. And she found this out because this was her first time cooking in a crock pot. If you want your meat to be really tender and...
She using the crock pot we had?
No, she got her own. If you want your meat to be really tender, you should cook it in a crock pot. I've made lasagna in crock pot. I've made all kind of dishes in the crock pot. But this is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you like about it?
The meat is tender.
Mm-hmm.
I like the seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you like about it, Ma?
The seasoning, the curry,
The who?
and the vegetables, and the curry.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little spicy. I hope it don't get to me later.
It's real spicy.
But
If you don't like spicy though, you wouldn't like
I'm
this.
thinking, what else is in here? Is this pea? What is this?
That's corn.
Oh, corn?
Yeah. It's good.
Okay.
And then she give you a little tortilla thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're supposed to eat it with like bread.
Yeah, it has like a flavor, an Cajun flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
Curry.
I don't think Cajun.
Not
I
Cajun,
think
I'm
curry.
sorry, curry flavor to it. Like maybe an Indian dish or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's good.
That kind of seasoning. That's good.
So what else is going on in the news?
You said Reed just died? Wow.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just saw that. That just came on the news.
You posted
What?
a little jokey about the test that our president had just recently taken.
Oh, yeah, he was so excited about passing that test that he was bragging about it. It's the same test they give on Dora the Explorer.
I was amazed at every word that he said as he was talking about the test that was on that Dora Explorer, their little game that they play. And you say that word, yay, do it again. That's kind of sad, though, because that's like
what we got going on.
And that's why you think
highest office in the land.
Kanye is even running.
Mm-hmm.
It's really it's kind of like belittling.
So let's talk about Kanye. What do you think about?
It's kind of belittling.
I have my opinion on Kanye, but I'm gonna hear what she had to say first.
About him running, or about
no, just him. Period. What's going on with him and him running? And
well, he said he was gonna run. We didn't take him serious.
Have you been following like the stuff he's been saying?
Mm-mm.
Oh, see, she hasn't been following.
I just recently heard what the wife had said about him being. She had made mention of what we all kind of knew about his bipolar concerns.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If he's not taking his medicines, that can be dangerous if you're running for president and that high office.
He's not really running for president. He just having a mental breakdown.
That's not to joke about. That's not to just play around with because you got money and you're famous to just say I'm running for president. Look what happened to this recent president. He really didn't think he was going to win.
He didn't want to win. And if you read that book that his niece made, he didn't want to win. Nobody thought he was going to win. He didn't think he was going to win. If you watched that night, he was shocked. He was like, y'all actually voted for me? And I don't think he want to win now. What do you think?
I don't know.
Because he kind of dropping hints that he don't want to win.
But I don't know. I think he's enjoying the little bit of power that he does have.
But he said on the news,
attention that he has.
He just said on the news that his life was better before he was president.
Yeah.
It's almost like he don't want to win.
I don't know. Who knows with the mindset that he has, if he really wants to, because he doesn't like defeat. He doesn't like to lose.
Right, but he may be playing a game with everybody like, I really don't want this, and then they give him to him again. It's like he did last time, like, I'm really not going to win, and then people make him win, because people usually vote on people who don't want something, which is stupid.
I don't know, whichever way he can go, or he can still go the way of, I still want to do my plan to make this America great again, and all of the things that they didn't do.
Well, no, he changed it now. It's not make America great again.
What is it?
It's keep America great.
Oh, keep it. Oh, he's already made it great.
It's great now because he's here.
Oh, so he's made it great. He's
made it great.
That first promise.
Yeah. So the new hat is
to maintain it.
Is keep America great.
Oh. Okay.
Not make America great. Keep America great.
Okay.
But with Kanye, I just feel like a lot of the stuff that Kanye says, I don't think a lot of it is that off. I think I posted.
What stuff has he said?
Like, I think he just got so many things all in his head that with that illness, he can't. He just don't, like, okay, he said Harriet Tubman didn't really free the slaves. All she did was just
relocated them.
Kind of relocated them. So like they not working for this white man, but they working for this white man. In a normal mind, I understand what he's saying. Mm-hmm. But to say she didn't free the slaves is ridiculous. She freed the slaves. I mean, she freed some slaves.
They had more freedom.
No, they were still free. Working for somebody is not the same as being a slave.
Right.
On a plantation.
They had more freedom when they left the area where she had taken them from and to move them up north, even to where she ended up, which was in Canada.
But I understand when if he was saying he freed them physically, but they still remain slaves mentally, that's a different conversation. You see? But when you have all these things in your head boggled up, you have a hard time trying to explain what you're saying. Mm-hmm. So if that's what he's saying, that's not far-fetched. That's not crazy. When he talks about being in, he feel like he the real, oh, you didn't hear what he said. He feel like he's the real Get Out, the movie Get Out. You didn't see the movie Get Out?
I saw part of it.
Okay, so he's kind of like in the Kardashian family, and he's like the first billionaire. Kylie was supposed to be the first billionaire, but it's really, Forbes really named Kanye the first billionaire. and he happens to be
with that family,
a black man in that family.
Okay.
So you can almost say, are they really, pulling out all of those attributes that will help you become a billionaire and using him? I don't know. I don't think so. But it's not that far-fetched. He's the one that actually lives with them. So if he feels that way, there's a reason why he feels that way. Somebody or something has to have done something in that house or that family that makes him feel that way. You know what I'm saying to him? But the this is a perfect example. My grandmother, she had dementia. Remember this story? And we used to come home. My grandmother would stay home. We would let her stay home by herself because this was like the beginning stages of it.
She didn't leave the house or anything.
And so she was not where she couldn't deal on her own. She was starting out in the beginning stages of it. And we would come home and Grandma would say, "Oh, this man was in the refrigerator." And it was what did she say?
In the house.
And he was going through the refrigerator.
He knocked on the door. He came in the house, and we were thinking, "Really, Grandma? Really?"
She said he come over every day.
And we thought, "What is she talking about?"
And he just go in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Who he think he is?
We thought it was this invisible man that was in our head.
Yeah, oh yeah. My mother said she used to say, "I used to feed him."
I feed him sometimes.
And we was like, "Oh, Grandma,
yeah.
she ain't all that." So
not remember.
She don't know. She don't know. Girl, one day Lenore stayed home. You was sick. You stayed home from work. Mm-hmm. And what happened? Tell me.
I heard a knock on the door. And I heard my grandmother get up. "Hello, come in." I said, "She letting somebody in. Let me go out and look." I looked, and our
don't say his name.
Our house was a long house, so from my room I can see down the house to the kitchen. The man bending over in our kitchen, taking food out, our leftovers.
The refrigerator.
My grandmother sat back down in her chair, and I went, "What's that?"
I'm holding it up so they can see the food.
Oh.
Go ahead.
I said my grandmother was telling the truth. Even at her early dementia, there was a man she was letting in.
And he was going in the refrigerator.
I told that man off. Ooh, he was a friend of.
No, he wasn't.
He was a friend of my father's, not a friend.
Not a friend.
My dad knew him,
right?
So he would do odds and ends jobs and stuff in the yard and stuff. So he was known. It wasn't like he was a total stranger. Right. I don't want y'all to think that, but. He would not. He took advantage of my grandmother letting him in.
And the door came out and surprised him.
He jumped up. Oh, we ain't never saw him come back again.
So that's an example. That's what I said. We was like,
so that's how you thinking? That's how
Grandma.
Kanye is?
Yeah. Grandma. She.
Some man he made up or some story.
Grandma ain't all there, so don't listen. But she was telling the truth.
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying with him. You got to listen when sometimes when people they may have a mental illness, but there's truth in there. So you don't want to just dismiss everything that they say because there's elements of truth that's somewhere in there. And so when I listen, I'm listening to him. I'm saying, okay, I'm listening to him. And he really going on about, his family and this, and he feel like he in the movie Get Out, and I'm like, we could be all black people in the nation be laughing and stuff. Oh, he crazy. He no. And then we be like, he was telling the truth because he's a billionaire.
But he made the decision to get in that family.
So to Get Out. You didn't see the movie Get Out.
Oh, when he made
the decision. He came down there. He didn't know they was doing that.
He didn't want to get out until something was not going right.
Yeah, he didn't know what was going on.
But to be a part of the family was like normal. I love the daughter or whatever. Mm-hmm. Hey mom, hey mother-in-law, hey sister-in-law, what's going on? And now that you're in there, you're like, ooh.
He didn't know that they was secretly taking black people's minds, milking their talent and taking everything from them.
Wow.
And leaving them a shell of a person.
And that's why he said get out. So what did Kanye feel that made him want to get out?
I don't know. Saying? That's what I'm saying. We don't know.
See, and it's hard to
or he could just be off the
right. That's why you can't really take everything he says to heart because he could be there could be some he could be paranoid.
But people should still just pray for him.
Yeah, either way.
Because he's been ever since his mom passed. He's always
Maybe
had
he feel
it,
depressed
but
and
I
take
think
his
somehow
medicine.
she kept him
Yeah.
in line. Like she kept him. It's that stable thing. So anytime I see anybody, going through anything like that, the first thing you should do is be like, okay, y'all, let's pray for him.
Yeah.
Because we don't want anybody to feel like they
just out there.
right. Just Okay, so what's your overall?
For me, it's a little spicy. Because I
Okay.
have to be careful with eating a lot of spicy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good. It's
Mhm.
a good. The flavoring is good.
Mm-hmm.
My only suggestion, because I like a more meat. I like a more meat.
I like a more meat. I like a more meat.
I like more meat because the meat was very good and flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
But the spicy for me was slowing me down.
Okay. But it's curry, but you like curry.
Mm-hmm. I do. What about you?
I thought it was good.
This bread that she suggested that we use the bread,
tortilla.
because that does help with the spice.
Yeah, if you have anything spicy, it is good to have that tortilla, whatever that is, to kind of break that up.
Yeah.
Oh, your phone is Lord Jesus. All right, here we go. I'm using my sister's phone this time. Yeah. Okay.
So another meal. So from what, 1 to 5 we've been giving it?
Okay, so from a scale to 1 to 5, her chili was what did we say her chili was, a 5?
Was it a 4 or something?
No, the chili. It was the first thing we ever had.
I can't remember our ratings.
That chili.
We probably need to play our tapes back.
That chili was good. It had all the cheese on there and everything. We gave that a 5. So with chili being 5,
she had another chicken dish too.
But you gave that like a 3 or a 4. So what do you give this?
For me, probably I'd do a 4.
Mm-hmm. A 4?
That's the buzz from the phone.
Dang.
I'd do a 4.
Uh-huh. A 4?
Mm-hmm. Because the meat was good. It was tender. The mixture of all the vegetables and all that, which I'm not a heavy vegetable eater. But I would eat it in this dish.
Okay.
So, yeah, 4.
What do you give it, Ma? Scale to 1 to 5.
4.5.
4.5.
Ooh, she gives it a 4.5. I'm going to say a 3.
Why is there a 3?
I don't really like curry.
Okay.
But the meat was very tender and very good, and the rice, everything was good. It's just I don't like curry,
Not a
so
curry person.
I can eat it, but it's not anything I would,
there's different kinds of curries too. You like curry like West Indian more so.
Yeah. This is more like Indian type of curry taste.
Yeah.
Where I can eat more like the West Indian type
Curry
of
chicken,
curry.
curry
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was good. And I think she said this was a Mexican dish.
Oh, it is? Oh, I'm sorry, we got the wrong ethnic group, y'all. I apologize.
I think she said
but
that.
any of us can eat curry, but
Do Mexicans cook with curry?
I don't know. Maybe we have some listeners from
I don't know, y'all.
with that ethnic background. They can answer that.
I don't know. But it was good. It was good. So from the mukbang today, if any of you would like to give us a dish to try out live on television, we will shout you out. This was from, you're right. I said television.
Shame.
Oh, that's God right there, honey. That's what they say, a Freudian slip. I said television. My sister said this ain't television. My sister said this ain't television.
Right.
But maybe my mind is thinking television. See?
The Kanye West mind right now.
Yeah, your mama. All right, anyway. So anyway, if any of you would like to give us a dish to try out live with our audience on the Woods Report, feel free to bring it by. You can drop it by, and because of COVID-19, you could just. Well, I was going to say you can drop it at the door.
I want other people's dishes.
You can drop it at the door and run.
I don't know, y'all.
But anyway,
we okay because Dr. Michelle is our family. But
I need to know who you are. That's true. You're right. You're right.
Try my pitch.
You're right. It could be.
I cooked this last night. Bubba, you better get the rolling.
You said pig's feet. That is true. We do have to know who you are. You're right. Thanks for the disclaimer. Or we'll just pretend like we're going to eat it. I'll take it. I'll just pretend like I'm going to eat it. I'm like, oh, thank you.
I've been waiting for you to do a report on mine and you ain't did
Oh,
none.
my God. I remember this lady made some greens. I don't know if Mama remember this. Down south. Ooh. Mississippi. I hate I say her name, but she been dead for about 50 years, so it don't make no difference.
Have family members.
Oh, she could have family members watching.
That's my great aunt.
Well, your great aunt, sorry.
No.
She made some greens. Oh my God. You remember this? Do you?
Yes.
We was at my grandmother's house down south in Florence, Alabama, and she came by, my grandmother's
Was it
friend.
one of those where we had to eat it like?
She was my grandmother's friend, y'all. One of her best
Yeah,
friends.
she
And
was
she
a
bought a
good
pot
friend.
of greens.
They were good.
Oh,
She said they were good.
my mother just said they was
Mama, you
good.
don't remember?
My mother don't remember.
I don't remember.
Mama,
She's
they were
starting
not
already,
good.
y'all.
Oh my
But
God,
anyway,
we didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Mississippi came by. She brought them pot of greens. I swear to, first of all, I don't think she cleaned them.
Yeah.
Because you could taste dirt.
Dirt, grains of dirt in it.
Ugh.
And we ate those greens.
With a smile.
People don't do that no more.
Thank you for coming over. It's like that song, if you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good. I mean, the macaroni, is mushed and something.
Something and
cheap,
just
tastes like wood.
Well, you
When
try
to
to
play it off like you think you can by saying that you're full.
There's something.
That's plenty of food or something. I don't know. Y'all remember
What
that
movie?
rapper?
What show was that? I mean,
That's
what
a rap.
rap was
Rapper's
that?
Delight.
Rapper's Delight.
Yeah.
Rapper's Delight. You right.
Yep.
But yes,
That's-
back in the day,
That's how bad her greens
you would
were.
eat stuff that people would make because it was the nice and polite thing to do.
It was Southern hospitality. So my grandmother was like, you better smile and take it and thank you so much.
But no, if you bring us over something now that's horrible like that, I'm just going to hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be like,
With
nah, I'm
COVID,
sorry.
We got to be careful. Too.
Yes.
You can't just eat anything.
Yes. But anyway,
Okay.
this was good. This was
Right,
Dr.
Dr. Michelle
This was Dr.
Vaughn.
Michelle Vaughn's
What is this called?
crock pot roast.
Okay.
I'm just naming it. She didn't give me no name. But it was her first time cooking in a crock pot.
And it was good.
I'm gonna make. We are so.
We don't
Oh my
realize it until we play
God!
it back and we say, oh, I was hot.
I's gonna make me.
Pig's feet.
I have a limited vocabulary anyway, so I'm like the president of the
What are
United
you going
States.
to-
I could be president of the United States.
Yeah, you could. That's what I'm saying. That position now has been.
The bar is set so low.
It's just
But anyway, I think I'm gonna make some homemade ice cream this week. So you guys I'll have you guys try it with me because I'm gonna test it.
watch you eat it.
Well, watch me make it too, I guess. Test it out and see how I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
And then see how that goes. All right, everybody. So that was another Woods Report. Muckbang crock pot roast by Dr. Michelle Vaughn. All right. Talk to you later.